Hi Cancer, and welcome to your weekly Love Tarot forecast. This is for the week of December 10th through December 16th, 2018. So Cancer, let's pull a card to see what your overall energy is in regards to love and romance for this week. Okay, so we have Pluto, transformation. Ooh, Cancer. So some of you, big time change coming this week in regards to love and romance within your relationship, within your relationship status. You know, if you're single, it could be finally, you know, here is a potential mate that is actually, you know, aligned with you in the right ways. Others of you, it could be where, you know, if you've been single for a while, you're coming into this place of wanting a transformation on yourself. Like, I need to shed this old skin. You know, you could have been thinking that you were doing everything possible to keep yourself open to love and romance, but it's almost like some part of you is awakening and you realize different ways that you have shut it out of your life, and you're like, you know what? I'm going to just have a complete overhaul mentally, like your belief system, or, you know, you want to change things about yourself physically, just whatever it is. It's like you want transformation. You want to like go to that next level. You want to shed an old skin. Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio. Scorpio is the 8th house. That's that intense energy, transformation, endings and beginnings, right? So those singles out there, it's a powerful week of transformational energy within you where you're going to consciously make some different choices than you have. Also, again, somebody could show up. Those of you in a committed relationship with transformation there, something's changing in your relationship, the dynamic of it, you know, within the connection itself, or something that you guys are doing, purchasing, you know, different for everybody, but there's something changing for Cancer this week in their relationship. So let's pull more cards. All right, over here we have release the X. And over here we have calling in your soulmate. Woo, Cancer. Okay, that's why I started with some of you. That's why I was really hung up on the singles at first, because of this. All right, Cancer. Those of you who are really hung up on the idea of being with a certain person or getting back with somebody, that's changing this week. Why? Because calling in your soulmate, Cancer, there's somebody else like who has recently showed up, is about to show up this week, or is on the horizon in the weeks to come. And it's like you've got to clear energy, you've got to get it gone for this to come in. And I don't know, some of you, it could be that you've been waiting around for so long on somebody. You're just like, God, I'm done. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Like, I don't even care if you come back now. Like, it's been so long. You know that saying that if you wait so long, by the time you get what you wanted, you just don't even want it anymore. And I kind of see that here. And I'll tell you, Cancer, I've seen that in most of the readings this week, where people are just done. Like, I'm done with the toxic. I'm done with you. I'm done with dead end. I'm done with this isn't going anywhere. I'm done with chasing you. I'm done with being rejected. You know, it's like a big time overhaul, purge of energy. And it's not like where we're kicking and screaming and crying about it. No, we're like making it happen. We want it gone. Okay, so you singles that are really kind of hung up on a specific person, this week it's like that is changing, okay? Because there's something else coming in or has just come in. And if there's somebody you're really vibing with but you're still thinking about the past, Cancer, let the past go and enjoy what has just knocked on your door, okay? Those of you in existing relationships, if you are committed to somebody but you are still thinking about your ex, or your ex keeps coming back around, Cancer, it's really time to get rid of that ex and focus on where you're at right now, because where you're at right now looks like a much better connection and situation than where you've been. And once you rid yourself of this energy, it's like everything works out. Also, you know, this could just be emotional baggage of the past that has nothing to do with an ex per se. Like, you're not hung up on an ex. It's just you may have experienced a lot of trauma in relationships, and it's time to heal that and really transform that this week, because there's some beautiful love coming in for you that is real, that is safe. Okay, Cancer. Also, some of you in committed relationships, it's like we've got to get rid of the past, our fights, you know, who did what, who, you know, is the worst out of the two, like all of that type of emotional baggage that builds up in relationships. We've got to have a big time purge and transform it, get rid of that. And you guys like come into a stronger, deeper connection once more. So Cancer, let's pull some more cards to add more to this reading. Ten of Cups, yep. Cancer, we've really got to let the past go somehow, some way this week. Over here, oh, look at that, the sun. Yes, Cancer, oh my God. Those of you who are hung up on somebody, waiting around for them for whatever reason, no, like, let's let that go. It's completed, it's done. Yes, I see your heart, very connected to that, but time for that to go, because oh my God, calling in your soulmate with the sun, are you kidding me? Cancer, where you've been is nowhere near where you're headed in this relationship, whether it's showed up already or it's about to come into your world. Like, oh my gosh, let the past go. Those of you in committed relationships right now, again, if we can really purge and move through the emotional baggage, you know, within the relationship or within ourselves from past relationships, a beautiful healing and deepening connection takes place between you and your partner this week, Cancer, okay? This is definitely a week of purging and then healing and a beautiful transformation that's leading you to some serious happiness. So I'm going to pull some more cards from the Twin Flame Oracle. This is the first time I'm using this deck in my love readings, and I just did a deck review for this, so if you're interested in that, I've left a link in the description box below. I've also left a link to Mystic Moon Oracle's Etsy page if you are interested in purchasing this deck, as well as a link to her YouTube page, as she does, you know, general readings for Twin Flame. That's her specialty. She also does personal readings, so you know, if you're interested in that, I definitely recommend you getting a reading with her, as well as checking out her channel. So let's pull some cards here, Cancer. All right, so we have signs. We have new direction. Look at that. We have fifth dimension. Oh my goodness. We have pause. And we have cycles. Oh, Cancer. Listen, hear me. Those of you, you're hung up on the past. No, like, let it go. It's time for a new direction. And what's this new direction? Fifth dimension type of connection and energy and love. And that's what you want. But what I see here is some of you, you've met somebody. There is somebody in your life that it can definitely go to this level, okay? But you're hung up on the past somehow, some way, whether that's an ex or that's stuff that's happened between you guys personally. And because of that, it's like you kind of pause, and it's a cycle. It's like this repetitive cycle where, you know, I like you, I want to be with you, but oh, I miss my ex or this person, whatever. And it's kind of like this cycle that goes round and round. So for those of you who are involved with somebody who's treating you like that, or you're still kind of hung up on somebody, it's time to really break that cycle, because there is somebody who has come into your life that is going to go to that fifth dimensional love with you, or there's somebody who is going to show up in your life to take you to that fifth dimensional love once you transmute this energy, whatever it means for you personally, Cancer. Once that energy is purged and healed, it's like we're off in a new direction. And what's that new direction? It's that fifth dimensional love, all right, where we finally break our karmic cycles and patterns of the past, and we're ready for that elevated type of connection with somebody. Those of you that are in existing committed relationships, again, if we can purge the past, you guys are going to go to the next level emotionally. Your relationship is going to go in a whole new direction, but there's something that must be let go of, whether it's an ex, it's crap that happened between you and your partner, and it's just, you know, poisoning your relationship because we're holding on to it. It's time for a big release. Clear the cycle, clear the energy, so you guys can go to the next level. There's a lot of healing being offered this week to you guys, Cancers, so jump on the wave of that. And if you need to take like okay, this is the kind of like just came in last minute here, Cancer. If you had like this amazing connection with somebody, but they're still really hung up on their ex, and they kind of put things on pause with you, it's because they've got to complete this cycle with their ex before they can experience this fifth dimensional love with you and recognize you as their soulmate, okay? It's like they can't quite see the signs until they purge themselves of their past, okay? So Cancer, those are your messages in regards to love and romance for this week. Again, all the information about this deck is listed in the description box below. Have a fantastic week, Cancer. Take care.